to another vlog. I am not in London, I'm in Las Vegas for a conference with Alex Hormozi that starts tomorrow. Not entirely sure what it's going to be like, but I know I'm going to learn a lot. I know there's going to be a lot of interesting people there, so I'm looking forward to it. Was meant to start this vlog on the plane, but I had an absolute nightmare getting here. Stopped by Philadelphia, and then planes were all fucked up, messed up, and had to spend the night in Philly. So I only got in this morning, like 7 AM. Just been for a run. I didn't really get much sleep last night, obviously with the jet lag, having a crash in the airport, and then get a hotel, but it's all good. Just ran down the Vegas Strip, pretty interesting place. Hotel room is pretty nice. A pretty big view. I know can't actually see it, but the sphere is somewhere around there, which is kind of cool. Plan for the day, conference until tomorrow, so we're gonna have a shower, going to probably eat some food, do a bit of work, and then honestly probably try and explore a little bit. Gonna be a bit interesting with time zones, obviously the whole team, UK, US, I'll talk more about that later, but yeah, see you in the next shot. I'm just here to get paid. 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 I'm just here to get paid.
Just here, aren't we? About to see some guns.
So American.
Sick. That's what I am. Is that too much to ask? Pyrex full too much in the glass. MG.
Hoover Dam!
Hoover Dam. Peace. Hoover Dam on the street.
I love you.
We love you.
Yo, just wrapped up day one of the Acquisition.com event. I know I've been actually really terrible at filming anything, but I also wasn't allowed. Like, a couple guys tried to film and take pictures in the event, and guys come up to me and was like, can you delete it? Really valuable day. Main kind of takeaway was like, think of your business, don't be a manager, don't think like of it being a business, but think about it being an investment and treat it as an investment. Like, where are you spending your time, your energy? What are you putting into that business that's actually going to make it more money in the future? And think of it like an investment. How can you grow that investment? And I kind of thought that'd be a really valuable thing to share with all you lot, because I think you should think of your time and your energy as investments anyway. And it made me think, like, you know, wherever you're putting your time and energy, what are you getting back for that investment in that, whatever that may be? Like that night of drinks, what's the investment you're getting back? Well, you're relaxing, you're kind of recalibrating, you're having fun. There is an element of needing that. But if you've gone for drinks like 3 times this week, it's like, what are you actually getting back? Like, probably nothing. Same in business, like, where are you spending your time? Or even when you're trying to learn a new skill, or you want to get better, you want to make more money, where are you spending your time? Is it valuable to you? Is it making you more money? Is it solving constraints? Is it fixing problems? And that's kind of like a lot of what today was about. It was like, what are the constraints of your business and how do you know how to fix them? Think of the business like an investment. And a big part of it was also, I know I'm throwing things at you real fast here, but I've got a lot of things racing through my mind. It was very much like, you need to think of your business like you're going to sell it, regardless if you want to or not. That's how you increase your company value. But obviously by doing so, you're going to make the business better and more efficient and more effective in the long run, whether you want to sell it or not. Like, it's important to think of it like that and solve all the problems. Obviously, like, increase your revenue, increase your EBITDA, increase your client retention. What other constraints are there? What are the risks? Is your market big enough? Are you the face of the business? Like, if I disappeared from Club Closer probably would fall, you know, it would decline and it would potentially fail. Like, is that necessarily a good thing? No, obviously not. Like, yeah, it's important to have a face and to have like me as the person that's teaching and giving you this educational content on sales. But like, also, why does it necessarily need to come to me? If we could find more people that could be the face of the brand too, that would also appeal to a wider audience, you know, potentially able to help in other areas, then is that such a bad thing? Like, you guys would learn more, you guys would get more value. Although maybe the brand and the personal brand wouldn't have such a tie. So I'm saying this as I'm learning it, so I'm sort of just waffling. But yeah, it was a super good day, very interesting finish. I don't know how much I can talk about it, but there was a sales pitch at the end. I didn't buy it, but very well done. Selling to obviously a group of like 50 people. Like, the way it was presented was so well. It was like, this is your current state, anchor it by writing it down. This is what your business is worth nothing. Very interesting. A lot of theory today, and then I think a lot of implementation and how I can apply it in the business tomorrow. Yeah, I've been busy. Yeah. Just been in the gym. Hit up the gym. Probably will do like the tiniest bit of gambling, as long as it's before 10 PM. I can get to bed. Have a good time. Probably throw some money on blackjack or something, who knows, but yeah.
Listen, cool, guys. Man.
Not for me.
Don't have poor friends, man. Don't have poor friends, honestly.
Heading home. Yo. So, as you might be able to tell, I am now home. I think I was in Vegas for a total of 3 full days. So, very, very quick trip. Event finished around 6 p.m. on Friday and flew home at like 10 p.m. Vegas time. So I got on Saturday morning, so this morning, to the UK. Slept the whole flight, which is beautiful. Bought some sleeping tablets and I was out. But I'm literally just sat back in the office compiling all my notes from the weekend. Or well, not the weekend, the week. On kind of what action steps I need to take, what I need to focus on, where I can basically implement all this stuff and yeah, make the business better. And I think one of the biggest takeaways, and I was thinking, what was the biggest takeaway that is applicable to anyone in any position, and what can I share? And it's still probably the biggest thing I learned was just like thinking of the business from an investor standpoint. You don't, as a business owner, you don't want to be a manager. You want to be an investor. And investors are always thinking, how can I get the highest returns? Where can I get the highest returns? And that'd be like, you know, where do I spend my time? Where can I spend my time? Where can I spend money? Where can I turn my attention that is going to get me the best returns? And that's the question business owners need to constantly be asking themselves, and kind of the question that we thought about a lot the last few days. And the bottom line is it comes down to constraints. Like, what are your constraints? What's holding you back? What part of the business isn't efficient, effective, optimal, and isn't, you know, might not even be working? And that's what you need to work on. And because you're only as strong as your weakest link. And I kind of thought, well, that kind of applies to everybody, any person, right? Like, I think everybody needs to be thinking of themselves as investors. You know, where are you spending your time? Where are you spending your energy? What are you doing in your day-to-day life? Is it making you better? Is it getting you closer to that life you want? Close to the person you want? Close to whatever goal you have, whether that be business, fitness, relationships, whatever it is. Are you doing what is actually getting you closer there, or are you just wasting time? Like, it's kind of the same thing, I think, anyway. And it's the same with constraints. It's like, well, what's your biggest constraint? Like, what's actually holding you back? What's stopping you from getting to the next level? What's stopping you from having, I don't know, like the best relationship of your life? Could be that you keep going back to that toxic ex, or like you want to train for a marathon, but you find yourself Thursday through Saturday, you're going out drinking. Or you want to start that business, but you spend all your free time playing video games. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's anything. It's where you're spending your time, where you're putting your energy. Is that actually making you a better person? Are those time investments, those action investments, are they actually making you better and getting you closer? But yeah, thought that would be quite insightful to share with you. There's a bunch of other business stuff that we went through that I'm implementing. I mean, I literally sat here for the last hour flicking up a bunch of different stuff on ads and switching things up, which is pretty exciting. But hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it's not too disjointed. And yeah, of course, if you liked it, drop a subscribe. And yeah, I think the goal is to create more of this content because I think it's more raw, it's more organic, it's more genuine. And I think a lot of the lessons I'm learning along the way I can share with you guys. But yeah.